Since it's New Year's, I know your inclination is to sparkle and shine, and I think you should go for it. Don't listen to any of those articles or posts that tell you can't do a certain thing after 30 or 40 or 50. You can totally wear glitter and sparkle and shine. You just want to apply it tastefully and in a way that demonstrates your own maturity so that you don't look like a teenager who took a bath in glitter.
So in terms of the products, there are two types of glitter I mentioned. I will use a gel with the glitter suspended. So this is the one that I really like. It's the Makeup Forever Starlit glitter. The other thing is the glitter shadow. So this is one I just got at Sephora for only $5. They're having a sale right now on their own house brand shadows. It's called Midnight Madness, and you can actually see it's a pretty thick concentration of glitter that goes into the shadow itself. In terms of tools, what I use are two different things. One, my hands, obviously, that's my favorite tool. And then the other is just this eyeshadow brush, which you've seen me use in one of my other tutorials. It's shaped like a finger, looks like this. Really easy to use and to apply this light wash.
Let's talk about the gel real quick just to show you. Looks like this. It's a pretty thick, dark concentration, but it actually goes on pretty light. I just put a little bit on my finger. Looks like this. Tap it together to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And you can see as you tap it, it starts to disperse the glitter. Okay, so I just kind of keep tapping along my cheekbones and blend, blend, blend. And the reason why I like to put it in this area is this is where the light often hits you, especially when you're talking to people. Say you're going to a show or a party, this is right where the lights are going to hit. So this is where I think it has maximum impact. So again, use your fingers, just tap it lightly into your upper cheekbones. Now, a quick note. Just because you can't see it when you're staring straight into the mirror doesn't mean it's not there. Trust in the glitter, it is definitely there, don't apply more. One other thing I like to do with the gel is just put a little bit more on my finger, tap again. I like to put a little bit on my lips, and this may seem a little bit weird. Don't use a lot, just a tiny, tiny little bit. And it adds an unexpected shimmer. I'll usually do this if I want to wear a light gloss with it. So I'll take something like this one, which I've shown you before in one of my other videos. It's the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker, and it's just a champagne colored light gloss. I'll cover the glitter with the gloss just to give it more of like a light shimmery lip. And I especially do this if I'm going to do, say, a smoky eye, for example, because if your eyes are going to be overly dark with makeup, then you might want to keep your lips a little bit lighter. You don't have to. You can also just go all out, but I prefer to either go dark on the lips, light on the eyes, or dark on the eyes, light on the lips. To apply the eyeshadow, I take this brush that's shaped like the finger, so this is just a normal eyeshadow brush. And I just go ahead and I kind of lay it down into the shadow. Tap it to get the excess off. And then you can see I've applied a light wash all over the lid. And this is really easy to do. The key is actually to blend once you put the shadow on. So take my brush, I'm just gonna come in and I'm just going to spend a lot of time blending. I will spend a ridiculous amount of time blending because I think it's more important than any other step to make sure that your shadow or your blush looks like it's a more natural or at least more airbrushed kind of look. So as you can see, I've already put this on to kind of show you what it's going to look like, but again, for me, blending looks like this. So I find eyeliner application challenging when I'm not on camera, so doing it on camera is a little bit intimidating. But just to show you the motion that I use when I do eyeliner, I will take my eye, I will pull it to the side, and then I will apply the liner. So I'm pulling it really tight so that the surface that I have is it's gonna just glide more easily. And also you can just rely on the pencil to kind of go over the arch of your eye. And I just dipped my pinky into the shadow. I'm gonna go in like this and just kind of dab it on top of the liner to create more of a glitter liner. And then I always take my pinky, you might remember this from my last video, dip it in the color and pull it under. my eye. You might notice a bunch of debris is starting to fall below your eyes or all over your face. So pretty quick fix for that. You just want to take some powder and go in, swirl it around with a powder brush and kind of start to get rid of some of the smudges and debris that's gotten all over your face, which is pretty normal when you're working with a really dark shadow. So I'll just come in and kind of go under here, try to get it out. If the smudges are really bad, then you could always just go back in and apply your concealer and your face makeup after you use the shadow. It really depends on whether you feel like you know what you're doing or whether this is all new territory to you and you want to do the shadow first and then go put on your face makeup. Either way works. It's up to you.
Thank you for watching. I hope these tips and tricks made glitter a little bit easier to use. Feel free to send me any questions you have to hello@bellemeetsworld.com and I'll dive into it with you. Also, I just wanted to say thank you for being along for the ride with all of this video content I'm trying to create. I really appreciate the feedback you had shared about going horizontal, so I've done that. And then I ordered some lights and a couple backgrounds to make this look a little bit more professional. So those are on the way. So the next video will be even better. And I've got a mic and a few other things that are going to make these legit. So I appreciate you bearing with me as I delve into this adventure on the blog. And we'll see. I'd love your feedback for what else you'd like to see. All right. Happy New Year.